Welcome back to the YouTube channel of Stars at Sea and Student Performance Travel. Hi, I'm Megan, and for 3 decades, performing arts teachers have relied on us to arrange student performance opportunities at the most sought-after venues available. So whether you're interested in an incredible luxury cruise or an exciting theme park, we'll create a performance memory that will last a lifetime. These videos aim to answer many frequently asked questions, and more importantly, assist you in choosing the best performance option for your students. If you find this video helpful, I'd appreciate you giving it a thumbs up, and to be notified of our new post, click the subscribe and bell buttons. In this video, I'm going to examine cruise pricing. Most likely this will be one of my longest videos because there is so much to discuss. I'll attempt to cover third and fourth guest rates, and how we arrive at quad, triple, and double per person prices. Also, group booking policy and advertising promotions. To demonstrate, let's visit the public website of one of our cruise performance partners, Royal Caribbean. Wow, luckily, Royal Caribbean is currently offering $650 off, plus 30% off all cruises, plus kids sail free. I say that's lucky, because I feel like the advertising component of this video will be explained quickly using the best example possible. Kids sail free. Advertising is promotional activity which aims to sell a product. As you see here, the countdown clock creates a sense of urgency. The consumer thinks, wow, we need to book this now or we'll miss the opportunity. So let's price a sailing and see how much you can save with this amazing promotion. We'll look at one of our popular performance cruise options, a 4-night cruise departing Orlando, Florida, on an Oasis-class ship. I'll start by adding a filter for only cruises departing from Port Canaveral. Okay, there's a lot of choice, but again, we're looking for a 4-night itinerary on Allure of the Seas. Here it is, and the price is awesome at $380 per person. Allure is one of Royal Caribbean's large Oasis-class ships. And $380 is absolutely a price your students' parents will be happy with. I see 35 dates available, but the group needs to travel in July. I'll expand the filter for only departures in July 2024. Okay, now I see only 2 4-night sailings available in July. Sadly, the price has increased to $660 per person. But that's okay, because the homepage said kids sail free. So $660 times 2 adults, divided by 4, is still only $330 per person. I'll select July 1st, 2024, 1 room, and then select 2 adults and 2 children between 0 and 12 years old. I'll keep this simple by selecting an inside stateroom. On this page we're given the option to save money and have a room assigned by the cruise line. Rooms are typically assigned between 1 and 7 days before departure. This type of room is commonly referred to as a stateroom guarantee. Selling stateroom guarantees allow the cruise company to sell higher category staterooms over time, at increasingly higher price points. Doing so generates more revenue per sailing and per year. As long as the company keeps an entry-level category stateroom available to fulfill all guarantees, there's no problem. Guarantee rooms are not available to groups as all group inventory must be assigned at the time of booking. I'll discuss why in another video, but imagine your group spread over multiple price categories, when all group members have paid the same price. That will prove challenging for you to explain. I'll continue without selecting a category upgrade. Ugh, with every click, there's something else you should know or I'll have to discuss in another video. Well, just like the $380 lead-in price we viewed at the beginning of this video, the company's goal is to sell rooms. As you can see by this deck plan of Mariner of the Seas, there are more than a dozen stateroom categories, and every category has a different price. If you take a close look at Deck 2, near the front, you'll see 4 staterooms colored in dark pink. These 4 inside rooms are used for priced from promotions. Typically, these rooms can only accommodate 2 guests and are not available to groups. Even if we price you in the next lowest category, and 4 to 8 weeks later, you request 25 rooms, the likelihood of those rooms being available, or the price being the same would be very low. This is important because these are the prices your students and their parents will view when visiting cruise websites. Scrolling to the bottom, we see the total stateroom price is $2,568. If we divide that number by 4, we get $642 per person based on quad occupancy. Okay, wow, that's higher than the $380 I was expecting, but maybe if I just select 4 adults, it will give the 2 free because the home page didn't say 0 to 12 years old. I'll do that in a minute, but first I'll quickly determine the triple and double price. I'll return to the number of guests and select 2 adults and 1 child. Again, I'll select the same room and options. This gives us a room total of $2,315. And dividing that by 3 gives us $772. So the triple price is $772 per person. Going back, I'll now select 2 adults and 0 children. The room total here is $1,661, and if we divide that by 2, we get $831 per person. Using these prices, a sample quote would look like this. Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas departs Port Canaveral, Florida on July 1, 2024, for a 4-night cruise visiting a perfect day at Coco Cay and Nassau. The price is currently $642 per person for a quad room, $772 per person for triple rooms, and double rooms are $831 per person. Let's now go back and try putting 4 adults in a room. Selecting the same interior room, with no upgrades, we get a stateroom total of $2,568. Dividing by 4, we get $642 per person. Wow, that's exactly what it was with 2 kids. Okay, maybe kids sail free, only applies to the first child. I'll go back and select 3 adults. The same room with no upgrades gives us a total of $2,315, and dividing that by 3, we get $772 per person. Again, exactly as when we put 2 adults and 1 child. Apparently, kids sail free doesn't apply to this sailing. Also, I've demonstrated that there is no difference in a room price for 2 adults and 2 children versus 4 adults. The cruise industry offers a reduced rate for guest 3 and 4, regardless of age. So why do they ask how many children 12 and under? For the cruise industry, it provides the company with an idea of how many children will be on any given sailing. This is important so that youth activity centers are not overcrowded. I'm not implying that there's never a sailing date that may offer a kids sail-free promotion, but just like lead-in pricing, the number of sailings will be limited, and most likely, not when a student performance group is interested in traveling. You may see them offered on a repositioning or transoceanic itinerary. Why do we provide quad, triple and double pricing? Well, that's because we understand the performing arts and student travel. Teachers, just like you, founded the Stars at Sea performance program more than 3 decades ago. They realized that quad rooms could be comprised of 4 students, a parent, student, and 2 unrelated students, or 2 parents, student, and sibling. You are a teacher, not a travel agent. It's not your job to determine who pays what. For example, let's say a student and parent are attending your performance event. A student's parent may feel, because they are willing to share a stateroom, it's only fair that they pay the reduced 3rd and 4th person rate. We see it differently, and I'm certain you may as well. By adding 2 people and paying a quad price, the parent will already save money. If they expect the 2 students to pay full fare, the students should just take a double room. Dividing the stateroom total is fair for everybody, and removes you from a potential political situation. So why does the cruise industry charge a reduced fare for 3rd and 4th guests? And why don't they just let the 3rd and 4th guest in a room sail free? That's because, with a cruise, you get food, transportation, and entertainment, so you're paying for that component of the trip. If you're at a hotel, your students don't get 3 meals a day, included in the room price. Nor will they receive free tickets to a local Broadway show. Nor will they receive a free flight to a distant destination. With that said, because the 3rd and 4th guests are not getting a separate stateroom, the rate is reduced, and only covers the inclusions I've highlighted. I'd like to make one final comment on cruise pricing and address any travel agent who may claim they can get you a better price for your cruise. Consider a multi-billion-dollar, publicly traded, global company like Royal Caribbean, giving a select number of travel agencies the ability to sell their product for less. What would the other agencies do? Let's look at it another way. If you priced your classes higher for students from residential community A versus community B, what would the parents from community A do? We'll talk more about sales and marketing in other videos, but the important takeaway is, cruise companies set the price for their product, not travel agents. Anybody offering you a deeply discounted or better price should be viewed with skepticism, because you're about to make a decision for your students and their parents. We're always available if you have questions. Ugh, another thought. Today, I'm not addressing the performance and workshop-related expenses. Unlike a theme park performance stage, on a cruise, you'll most likely be performing in a theater that runs multi-million-dollar production shows. Just like a professional theater in your home city, expenses may include light and sound technicians, stage and production manager, stage crew, custodial fees, and theater utilization. The price we quote includes not only performance-related expenses, but also governmentally imposed taxes and port service fees. There was a lot of information in today's video, and so much more left to discuss. Using Royal Caribbean's website, I highlighted that advertising may not be exactly as it reads. Also, there is typically no difference in the price for adults and children. Additionally, searching only by departure city will provide the lowest price available for all sailings. And that price may differ greatly for the week you're interested in traveling. We learned that group pricing is based on top category down, not bottom up, due to what's called lead-in pricing. Please remember all of this when a parent claims they have found a better price online, or kids travel free. At the end of the day, Stars at Sea will find you, your students, and their families the best group price possible, based on your travel requirements. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and to be notified of our next upload, click the subscribe and bell buttons. If you haven't already, and would like to start planning a fantastic performance opportunity for your students, please visit our website at the link listed below. Until next time, I'm Megan. Thanks for watching. More importantly, thank you for your dedication to the performing arts and for passing your knowledge to younger generations.